Hello and welcome to Mathematics Made Easier channel. This is your favorite mathematics tutor, Comfort Amwakun Atham. Today, I'm going to take you through the steps on how to animate circles. So open your Geogebra and go through the steps with me. Great! So in this case, we don't need the graph, that is this grid. So I'll take it from there. You come to graphics and you click on this to take it from there. So we have our plain working space now. Since we are going to animate circles, I'll choose my circle tool. So I'll come here and select circle with center and radius. Now click on it to select it. Then I'll input the radius that I want to use for my circle. I will input 3 here. Good. And press on OK. So this is my circle being drawn for me. I want the circle to come down a little. So I'll click on the Move Graphic View to move my circle to any place I want it to be. Excellent. Now pick another circle. So let's move to the circle tool again. The tool that you are working on, ensure that it is being highlighted. So in this case, I'll come to the circle tool, click on it and select another circle with center and radius. Then I'll draw the circle over here. I want the circles to have the same radius. So I'll choose 3 centimeters again. Good. I'll select another circle. Okay. 3. Since the circle tool is highlighted already, it means that you can click at any point and it will be drawn for you. I'll come here and click on this place to have my circle being drawn for me. Great. Let's draw the last one. Then we continue with the activity. Okay. We are exploring it. Good. So since I have my circles here, let's move it to the center. So I'll click on the Move Graphic tool and move the whole circles. You see it? Good. Alright, so with this, I will now come to my line. Okay, let's move to polygons and draw a polygon at the center. So the point here, I'll join it to this point and I'll enclose it to this point. Good. So I have my regular polygon being drawn over here. When I finish, I want my circles to be deepened. So I'll click at any point. Since this is happening because my polygon tool is still highlighted. So I can click on it, then right click and delete. Good. Our focus now is to make the circles to be deepened. So I'll right click, the pop-up will come and I'll click on Trace On. Very good. So with this you have your circles to be deepened. So I'll click on the various circles and deepen them. Trace On. Okay. So let's delete this point G. I don't need it. You right click, the pop-up. Okay. So let's delete this point G here. We don't need that. Okay. You click on it to form your point G. Okay, let's enclose it to this. Then delete the whole line. Alright. Then we keep on tracing our circles. You right click, the pop-up will come and you click on trace on. Trace on. So right click, pop-up will come and you trace on. I believe all our circles have been traced on. Okay, so with this, I'll now right click, then I have all the equations here, okay, at the algebra column. Then all my points are also here, points A, point B, point C. I can delete any of the points if I don't need them. Okay, alright. So let's come to point A. Then we show label, that is here, point A. I don't need a label, so let's delete it. We are exploring the Geogebra. Okay, I believe you are able to hear on it and you are able to do it. Okay, so where we've gotten to now is how to select a color. So let's right click on any of the circles, then come to object properties. The pop-up that will be shown, you come to object properties. You click on it, then we have basics, color, style, algebra, advanced, then scripting. I'll move to color. So these are the colors here. I'll select any color I want, and that has been shown over here, color red. Let's move to another circle, then select a color. So you come to object property and you select the color that you want. Okay, good. Another circle. We want to make our circles colorful, or our flower very colorful. Then we choose another color. Good, color green. So when you go back, to be shown that color green has been drawn. We have the last circle here. You right click, pop-up will come, then you move to object properties. Then you select the color. Let's choose purple. Okay, we have our colors shown now at this side. We can also bring the colors by clicking on the slider. Then we have the various colors at this side too. Okay, alright. So getting this, we can now animate it. Or, so the colors have been shown at this side as well. All the circles, okay, circle G, that is this one, the point G here, then point F, point E, point D, and circle C, the various circles. Alright, moving on, I'll right click on there. So if you need anything, okay, so I'll right click on it, or I'll choose the slider, then move to slider, the options. A pop-up will come. The pop-up contains slider, checkbox to show or hide objects, insert button, then insert input box. So with this, I will select the slider, which will reveal the various colors and the thickening of the circles. Okay, good. Okay, so moving on, I'll just tap on any circle like this, a single tap. Then a pop-up will come as a slider. So I will choose, for the minimum, I will set it to 0. Then maximum, I will set it to 1. Then increment, I will set it to 0.1 and click on apply. Good, so that is this one, the first circle. And I'll come to the second circle. The minimum, I'll set it to 0. The maximum, I'll set it to 2. Then increment, I'll set it to 1.2. Okay, 1.3. Then click on apply to apply our effect. Okay, let's set it again. That is the minimum, I will set it to 0. Maximum, I will set it to 3. Then increment, I will set it to 1.5 and click on apply. Okay, so that is for this circle as well. Then I'll come to the circle. For that one, to the minimum, I'll set it to 0. Okay, other ones, it depends on, it shows how speed your animation will go. Okay, so with this, the maximum, I'll set it to 3. Then increment, I'll set it to 1.5. Then click on apply. Okay, let's do the last two. I'll click on the circle. Minimum, I'll set it to 0. Maximum, I'll set it to 5. Then increment, I'll set it to 1.7. Okay. Then the last circle, I click on it. Then for minimum, let's set it to 0. Maximum, let's set it to 4. Then increment, let's set it to 3. And click on apply to apply our effect. So with what I've done, I can click on it. Then come to animation. Okay, repeat. So that is what has been shown at the side. Okay, now we click on any of the circles again. All that you need to do is to give a click or a right click, and the pop-up will be shown for you. Okay, we are done with the settings at the side. So let's choose a polygon, then draw our polygon, our regular polygon at the side. So we join this point to this point and point B. Okay, then we enclose it to point D. Alright, so since we have our regular polygon drawn now, we right click, then we trace on to become very thick. Okay, alright, we don't need this point, so what do? I believe you know what to do. You just have to right click on it, then you move to delete to clear it from there. Okay, so are you observing something? When we cleared it together with our regular polygon drawn. Okay, so let's delete the whole thing that is being drawn here. That is it. These points, you don't need them. You delete, you click on J, right click, delete, right click. Okay, so for now, so you can keep on deleting this. Okay, any point that you don't like, you right click on it, then you delete. Okay, so with this, we now want to animate our circles. So I'll right click on it, animation will come, you get the pop-up, then you click on animation. So that is what is moving for you. The intervals that we set for our circles is showing over there. Okay, so we can animate this one too. Okay, we animate this, we can animate all to show the intervals we set for our circles. Okay, so having our animation on, we can now click on any of the circles again. We are getting this graphics because the arrow or our move icon is highlighted. Okay, so when you click on any part, that will come. Okay, right, so we are clicking on animation to move our points. So we click on the animation to move our points. That is our point moving. We click on the point, animation will come. Okay, so it depends on the point that you want it to move, then it will move for you. Okay, let's stop this once. Animation off for this circle. We can turn it on again. So that is here. You click on it and every activity or all the animations will stop for you. It will stop moving. You can click on it to play and you see it's moving once again. Okay, animation on, and it is moving for us. Let's take this one off. Okay, then click on the circle itself. Okay, let's move this one too. Let's take it off from there. We can show the grids again. You will have a nice interface. There are various circles to go. So let's take the grid off. If you want to undo your actions, you can undo them at the side. Okay. Okay, so you come to edit, then you undo your activities. Okay, edit, undo, edit, undo to get your diagrams back, the cycles back. Okay, because there were many, most of them, you have to do a lot of activities before you can get them back. Or you can still draw your circles again. So you come to circle with center and radius, then you select it. You stand at a point, you click and you input the radius that you want to use for your circle, and you click on OK. Good. You stand at a point, you input your radius, click on OK. We are still exploring to know so many things that we can use Geogebra to do. Okay, Let's stand here. Okay, so we start at a point, then we input the radius that we want to use. Good. You can stand here too and input the radius that you want to use, and it will be drawn for us. The last one, let's stand here, input the radius, and click on OK. Our circles have been drawn again for us. If you want to color them, you come here and you select a color. You come here, and you are learning so many ways of doing it. At that time, we came here, the slider. Okay, good. Or you click on it on any circle you want to color, any of the circles, and you come to object properties. So select your color that you want to use, and color blue has been shown over here. Okay, thank you so much. In my next tutorial, I'll now teach you how to animate the circles to form your flowers. Thank you for your time, and I will encourage you practice more and you learn so many things that Geogebra can be used for. Thank you for your time. Please do not forget to subscribe, like, and share this tutorial as well. Till we meet again, please stay safe and learn hard. Bye.